Good afternoon, everybody. We are back. I thought the market would go up while we were gone, but no, the market absolutely did not go up while we were gone. It is still going down, but I do see a couple green candles on the chart right now. But before we go over there and look at that, we want to say, what's up, Frank? First in the chat, as always, man. Mark L. Pudgy, how you doing, man? Frank, Mark, Johnsontown, Frank, Pudgy, Frank, Tim, how you doing over there? Shredda, Julius, Paul, Tap Channel, Tim, Tap Channel, Mr. Simonino, how you doing, Eno? AMC Trapper. Boom! Clicking that like button already. 6 likes on the chart. What are we getting now? We got 6. We've got 8 likes on the chart right now. Guys, don't forget to click that like button on your way in. Let's see how the market is trying to survive today. AMC still going down in an early round. AMC down 8% of the day. Shiba Inu coin trying its best to stay afloat in a dying crypto market right now. We've got GameStop being brutalized, down 5.5% right now. GameStop is sitting at 128.27. The NASDAQ. Do you see the NASDAQ? Do you see the NASDAQ potentially, now I emphasize potentially, falling through this support level at the upper 12.5s, okay? Now this is drastic support here. So if we do not hold this up, if we see continuation tomorrow, we could, unfortunately, guys, be seeing dark times ahead. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna try and like make this thing anything that it's not meant to be. We're looking at this. This is major support on the NASDAQ. Weekly. This is a weekly chart. Weekly support holding up back in March, April of 2021. Holding up in March and April of 2022. If it falls, we have a little bit of support here at 11,800-ish. And then a little bit of support here at 10,800-ish. If those levels break, guys, we're talking, 2020 prior to the pandemic sell-off, or potentially the pandemic sell-off levels. So, yes, we are looking at a crucial level of support today. We are watching it very closely, but the NASDAQ just getting brutalized right now, down 3.65%. You do not see this type of loss typically on an index. The SPY getting beat to death as well, down 2.5%. Across the board right here, we've got GameStop. Prog is down about 10% on the day, looking at 90 cents per share. Farmy still down 3% on the day, sitting at 11.94. It won't go back above that 12-cent line. Ethereum, Shiba, and Bitcoin. Look at this sell-off in Bitcoin, guys. Look at this sell-off in Bitcoin today. Very, very drastic sell-off, and we might be able to get a better view here on a 5-minute chart or something. Look at this sell-off we're seeing. Drastic decline in Bitcoin right here, and retesting these major support levels around $37,000 per coin. Below that, guys, we don't have much support in the way of Bitcoin until you get down to about 33,000, 34,000, but major thing to keep an eye on here is $30,000 per coin on Bitcoin. Very, very crucial that we hold up that $30,000 mark if the decline continues. I emphasize if it continues, because we are looking at some very cheap prices really across the crypto market and across the stock market. Everything's on sale. You ask me if I like the price? Yes. Gotta sneeze. I thought I had to sneeze. I do like the price, okay? But I don't know if it can get any cheaper. Sundial getting blasted today. Sundial down another 5.5%. Mullen Auto, what did Sundial tap there, man? 49.5 cents, sitting at 50 cents right now. Very slow day, other than this large green. Well, it turned out being green, but large volatile candle there, and it dipped down. Mullen Auto, $1.28. Mullen Auto giving back nearly all of its gains that it had over the last really month and a half, 2 months, going back to starting these gains on March 14th. CEI was green today, man. This is how brutal the market is. CEI was up like 10% earlier, and I believe 88 cents, maybe even more this morning. 88.5 cents this morning, down to 78 cents right now. Man, this market is just... BBIG down 5%. Highcroft. Now, Highcroft had a preliminary earnings report today, and I do see a lot of people getting excited about Highcroft because they say they get enough cash on hand to begin mining. Well, You got enough cash on hand to begin mining. Doesn't mean you got enough cash on hand to get all the gold out of the mine there. And then Netflix down 5% on the day, looking like it wants to break through this 200. I can do it. Gosh, I thought I could sneeze. I can't do it. Looking like it wants to break through this $200 level of support. So very, very drastic declines across the board this afternoon. Oh my gosh, my allergies are going to get me. Frank, man, thank you for the super chat. $2 from me, 1 cent from each Twitch follower. Frank, did you hit 52, man? Did you really hit 52? Oh, man, Frank, that is awesome, dude. How many did you get today? Congratulations, then. Guys, if you do have a Twitch account, thank you for following Frank. Absolutely appreciate that. Frank, man, you're going to kill it, dude. You're having fun, man. Playing some games now. Very good. And thank you guys for following Frank on Twitch. Absolutely appreciate that. You guys are the best bros ever, man. Just wanted to say hello. Have a good evening, everyone. Crypto Rocketeer. Boom, baby. For you. For you, man. Thank you, Crypto Rocketeer, and good evening to you as well. Welcome back, everyone. Only listening now. I better be hearing some hype. Hype. Yes, you'll be hearing some hype. Chris, we're all in good spirits, man. We're doing good. This is a long-term investment, not a get-rich-fast thing. Yeah, Lance Comments, I believe is what it is there. Lance Comments, you're right, man. Whether you're talking about AMC, Shiba, literally any other stock in the stock market, a long-term mentality, I know it's sometimes hard to maintain, but a long-term mentality is and should always be bullish for the overall market. I know it looks brutal. I know it looks like, everything's going to go up in flames. I know it looks like the end, but it's not the end, man. It will move on. Good afternoon, everyone. Cassie, good afternoon to you. Is it possible to make money off of crypto? Remy, not over the last 6 months, man. It's barely possible to make money on anything over the last 6 months unless you're playing it to the downside, right? We've been seeing a ton of declines just strung together left and right and left. It seems like it's unending, but yes, man, it is possible to make money off of crypto and make money in the stocks. Plug a nose hair. Nah, it's not a nose hair, man. It's not a nose hair. It's definitely a little bit of allergies. Flonase, Clay, bro. It works. I've rarely used Flonase. I usually let myself get to the point of no return, and then I just take a Benadryl and go to bed. That's my allergy strategy. I get to the point of no return, taking a Benadryl and go to bed. Can we just start the apocalypse now so I can take the stuff I want? Tim, now let's wait until tomorrow. Squeeze tomorrow and apocalypse tomorrow, okay? We'll go squeeze and apocalypse both tomorrow. My portfolio was up 10% yesterday, now I'm down 9% today. This is going to be the trend the rest of the year. Hey, Nufo, if it is, you're solid, man. You're solid, I think. Now, a 10% increase would be offset by a 9% decrease. Let's see, a 10% increase. Let's just start with, let's go, what, 100%, $100 to $110, 9% decrease takes you down to, what is that, 99 cents? Dude, you're still making out on the positive. It's going to be a very slow growth, but you're still making out on the positive at 9% and 10%. Hey, bro, how many Shiba do you hold? Pat Wolfman. I typically don't talk about the amount or the quantity of either stocks or cryptos that I hold, but my Shiba Inu coin average, I believe, is most likely in the red right now. I believe I was in the 23s somewhere, and I should be in the red, seeing as how this is at 23.08. I don't think I was that low in the 23s. I think I was like mid or, somewhere at mid 23. So, my average is in the 23 somewhere, and I'm pretty sure I gotta be red right now. But I typically don't talk about quantity, just averages. Edmund, who doesn't have a blue or a wrench or a yellow, who doesn't have a blue wrench or yellow highlighter name? Yeah, get rid of admin right there with Claybro's picture. A little suspect to me, a little suspicious out there. Here listening. Hello everyone. Danelle, what's going on, Danelle? Hello friends. I'm here. Got my secret Molly and feeling great. Nice, Frodo. Very nice. Frodo's the NFT guy, man. This is the end. Slow crash rather than a quick one. It's the Biden effect that has been mentioned on Reddit. Come back in 2028. If you want to see green in the market, dang, Johnstown, I don't want to wait until 2028, man. That's way too long. Nobody wants to wait until 2028. I got things to do now. Let's get a little recap of where we're at because the market did close, guys. AMC closed down 8.67% today, $15.49, sitting at $15.50 after hours. Shiba Inu coin down below that 2,300 point per coin level, sitting at $22.99. GameStop 128.01 was the close, sitting at 127.66 right now. Farmy closed at $11.95, sitting at 12 cents per share. We've got the NASDAQ finishing almost 4% lower today. Guys, the NASDAQ closed down 514 points for a 3.95% decline. That is a drastic decline. I want to see something with that decline there, man. 395. You should not expect to see a 395 really anywhere. Yeah. Here maybe? 219. Man. Okay. I don't know. I don't know if this is true or not. I didn't look at every single one of those numbers carefully. But the last time you got a 3.95% decrease in the NASDAQ or greater was the first day of the pandemic back in 2020. I mean, that's the type of decline you're looking at right here. First day of the decline in the pandemic. Oh no, this is September. Okay, so you got to go back to September. Sorry. Pandemic decline started back here. And oh man. Yeah, okay, so end of 2020 and beginning of 2020, the only times you saw they get a 7% decline on this day. So we were talking major declines. NASDAQ lost 12% on this day back here, March 16th of 2020. That is a huge decline. A 12% decline in the index is very, very crazy. Oh my God, I didn't realize it was a 12% decline back then. That is massive. But we're looking at some deep discounts right now, guys. However you want to look at it. You can look at it glass half full. We got some great buying opportunities. You can look at it glass half empty. The world's ending and we're all gonna die. So, you know, whatever you want to do there is your own decision. But regardless, stock prices are down. Oh man, I'm gonna die. So does Elon own 100% of Twitter now, or is he simply the majority shareholder? Can he shut it off at an instant if he wanted to? So Remy, the sale hasn't necessarily gone through yet. I'm very sorry, guys. If you see me sniffling, I apologize in advance. I know it must be gross to listen to me sniffle or something, but for some reason my allergies are messing up this afternoon. Elon does not own those shares yet. The transaction has not concluded. You can see here that they're still trading. Now, he's buying those shares at roughly a 10% premium from where Twitter is at right now. So if you wanted to buy Twitter at $50 per share, yeah, you should expect like a $4 increase on your share price once the sale goes through. So like any transaction, he's made his offer, they've accepted the offer. Now, think about it like you guys are buying or selling a house, right? If you've ever done that, you still have to go through closing and all of that nonsense. You would expect, if that came out, you would expect Twitter to basically trade sideways. Really, it should probably be up here in the $54 to $53 range. But you would expect it to trade sideways. Very, very stagnant. Almost like it's not trading at all. And then when the sale goes through, everybody that owns those shares, they get paid out. With the sell-off today, and I highly doubt that Elon's going to back out or something's going to happen where the sale doesn't go through. But that's the risk you run, is that, you know, the sale for some reason doesn't go through. Same way, you know, inspection happens and then your house doesn't sell, or you decide not to buy the house and things like that. You can always have somebody back out of the deal. Otherwise, if the deal goes through, man, you're getting a 10% gain. You know, that's guaranteed. But Elon will own 100% of the shares, and Elon he's got control. He can decide whatever he wants to do with it. Dude, if he wants to turn it off, he can turn it off. And nobody will be using Twitter. Clearly, that would be, you know, most likely bad for his investment if he did decide to turn it off. You need people advertising. Twitter needs to be bringing in money. I'm sure he wants to turn that $44 billion into $144 billion. So I highly doubt that he just turns it off or anything, man. But yes, he could. He could do whatever he wants with it. It's his. Same way anything in this house is mine. I can do whatever I want with it. If I want to destroy it, I can destroy it. If I want to give it to you, I can give it to you. If I want to turn the lights on and off, I can turn the lights on and off. It is 100% his. Not just majority. My man Clay, what is up? Glad to see you. Did you see Tesla? I'm thinking about time to load the boat. I can only afford a 1. Better than a... Yeah, so Alex, I did see Tesla trading at like 880 today or something. Tesla taking a beating. Down like 10%. Really, along with everything else, though. So it's not just Tesla that's got bad news or is falling right now. Guys, I'm sorry. I never know where any of these shares are on the left-hand side here. So, yeah, Tesla, I believe it did touch. So, 876 is what it's trading at. I don't know why we get an 876 close, but this is saying 905. A little discrepancy here on the chart versus there. But after hours, sitting at $865 right now. Sell-off continuing on. Guys, this is not indicative of Tesla. This is indicative of the overall stock market really getting brutalized. And you say, is it time to load up on a share? Yeah, man, I think Tesla's a solid company, okay? I do think you can buy. Do I think the blood is over? Honestly, I'm going to be completely honest with everybody. I have no idea how much blood is left. I have no idea how much fear is left in the market. But when you see sell-offs like this, you know, you're either going to try and catch that falling knife and run the risk of it continuing to go down before it starts to bounce back up, or you're going to have to watch it bounce, maybe lose out on a couple percent, 10%, so on, and then try and catch it up as it's running back up to the upside. So those are the strategies you can play when stocks are falling like they are right now. Do you try and catch it and time it perfectly, or do you give up a couple percent, let it continue to go down, and then as it bounces, you know, look for some sort of a confirmation and then get in, but maybe you give up 5, 10, 20% even, catching it as it's moving higher. Honestly, there's less blood if you catch it as it's moving higher. There's less blood. There's less money to be made, but there's definitely less blood involved. Whatever happened to Clay Broshis? Tim! I don't know how to make NFTs, man. I don't know how to make NFTs, but I would make some Clay Broshis, dude. I think Clay Broshis would be cool. Clay Broshis would be cool. They would be, man. They would be cool. What AMC video last night, bro? I was up all last night tossing a tournament. Clay, bro, thought of AMC. Just Mr. G, I think it might have been JJ that asked that. You know, I've been looking at AMC lately, and I've been wondering with everything that's coming down, and maybe I'm making the wrong choice, right? But I've been wondering if it is good, not to like ignore it, right? But only report and only do videos on some positive news. Maybe either Adam Aaron has something coming out. It is declining, but I see some sort of a support level being hit. Something like that. I want to be as positive as possible during a just like bloodbath of a market, right? I don't want any sort of additional discouragement. And my thinking was, well, dude, if I report that it's sitting at $17 per share right now, and the next level of support is $14.50, you know, and we have to drop another $3 before we get to a level of support, that might discourage people a little bit. So I don't know, man. I was weighing the decision and rode with Dogecoin last night and ApeCoin since they were rolling the night before instead of AMC. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right answer or not. It's just what I was feeling. I think Elon might attach Twitter servers to his Starlink internet or something crazy like that. There's AMC Trapper, man. There's so much speculation going on, And there's talk of Elon making like Twitter open source and, you know, being very similar to, I guess, like Ethereum and cryptocurrencies at that point, and being able to build off of it and opening the platform up. Dude, you know, I don't know. Like, if he is able to accomplish some of the stuff that people are kind of speculating on, it could be wild, man. It could be wild with what he wants to do. And I don't know. When you do it with such a big company like that, I think it's cool because clearly Elon Musk can risk $44 billion. He's got plenty of money. He can risk it. But when you're willing to risk something like that for something that you believe in, dude, that's inspiring. Whether you guys don't like it or not, if you just look at the fundamentals of what he's doing, if you're willing to risk literally like that much for something you believe could be better, oh man, you know, that should inspire everybody. Netflix has been tanking because of the new series coming out. He's expecting a guy expecting a baby. Not too many people agree with that. And a canceled subscription seen on Wall Street Bets a while ago. That sounds like a wild series, man. Oh god. Elon is Alexander Pierce, Starlink, and Twitter are projected insight. And Limitless Assignment and I are destined to fight the helicarrier and then finish it. Cause I'm with you until the end of the line, Frank. Whatever that means, man. Whatever that means. I wish all the best to you. What does Shiba Inu and I have in common? We both are like a limp noodle. What? What? John Jay, what are you talking about, man? You like a limp noodle? Less than 200 Twitter followers yesterday alone. Hope to bleed. Dang, Cassie, that is a lot. I actually have not checked my Twitter followers. I don't know if I lost any. Twitter coin coming soon to a Twitter near you. Hey, Richard, man, it's definitely a possibility. Sometimes weed is down. Please sell and don't you dare make purchases of dirty plants from the girls at the hostel. They'll sell you vegetables, and everyone knows you can't smoke celery. It makes you sick. D, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, man. I did not know that you can't smoke celery. I did not know that. Never looked into it. I never planned on looking into it. So thank you. I wouldn't plan on smoking it either, but thank you for letting me know that I can't smoke celery, dude, because I don't want to get sick. There are plenty of positive AMC YouTubers out there already, not concerning AMC anymore, only when good news comes out. Respectfully, I follow you for your objective point of view. You're one of the only ones doing so. Boom, Mr. G Spliff. And you know what, dude? I think that's important, right? I do understand there's a lot of people that hate that objective point of view. Kind of talking about, yes, the pros and cons. I am bullish on AMC, so a little bit of bullishness might seep into it, and it might be biased to the upside. Same deal with Shiba Inu coin, some of the other things that I talk about. You know, if I'm bullish on it, it should, you know, that sentiment should kind of seep through a little bit. But I don't know, man. I don't know. If it was strictly just pomp, or if it was strictly just excitement, and especially if I started to make some stuff up, you know, I don't know how it would come back tomorrow. And I want to be here tomorrow, dude. I don't want to, like, lose anybody's respect because I'm telling you that you're going to wake up a billionaire tomorrow. I hope that you do wake up a billionaire tomorrow. But, you know, I don't want to sit here and tell you will or guarantee you will, and then, you know, people wake up upset. Like, that ain't, I'm not about that. Mr. Simon is expecting... No! J-Bones, I'm expecting a Moas. Let's get it. We get that. I'm expecting a Moas too, Simon. Good answer, man. Me too, brother. Me too. Clibro, Captain America, and the Winter Soldier. Oh, well, Mr. Simon, I must have missed that, dude. But Captain America and the Winter Soldier, that's where Bucky comes from. Oh, man, that's where Bucky's got to come from. Now I might be getting back into it. I smoke, like, what, corn stalks? Beef stock? What kind of stock do you smoke there? Back in the day, celery skin was a clear rolling paper thing. It was a thing. Shredder. You guys know way too much about smoking. I'm not going to lie. That sounds bad. Probably would be bad. I don't know. The spread cost of crypto trading on Robinhood used to be huge. Now it's next to nothing. Just wait until they add a stop loss option. Dang, Robinhood crypto doesn't even have a stop loss option. Yeah, the spread on Webull, I don't know what it is in comparison to Robinhood. The spread on Webull is still there, but as volatility drops, you will notice the spread dropping as well. So you can think about that too. If volatility is dropping, the spread should decline or tighten up. And Uncle, he smoked the chopped celery, and he did the bombers for about 12 days in a row. So maybe let's agree that nobody should smoke. Yes, I think it's bad for your health. Yes. So listen to D, guys. Listen to D. Don't be smoking the celeries. We don't need you to be vomiting for 12 days. Clay, did you know that Elon Musk, great uncle, trademarked the dumpster design in 1929? A family full of geniuses. No, JJ Shib and I actually had no idea about that. How do you trademark a dumpster design? Like with the lid? Like a dumpster that's outside with the lid flipping back over? Dude, that's cool. I didn't even know that was trademarked. Apes plus puppies equals money. John J, man, you got it, dude. Eat snake time, eat snake time. John J, no, nobody's eating a snake today. I'd still follow when I'm a millionaire. Yes, man. That's the goal, dude. You know how tick that'd be if all of a sudden everybody had millions of dollars post MOAS and post Shiba Inu coin running, and all of a sudden nobody wants to hang out anymore. You're like, well, I'm too good for Clay Bro now. I can't even hang out with him anymore. Dude, why not, man? Why can't you hang out with me? All the marinara. Nobody's smoking any marinara, guys. Yes, eat snake for earlier. No, no, no. I actually have not seen a snake in my yard since I took those snakes to the lake. So, hopefully, I got rid of all of the snakes in my yard. Barbecue sauce or teriyaki? I'm not going to lie. On a snake, I would probably choose teriyaki just because I feel like eating snake is a little bit more of a... I don't know. Not like a chicken type of deal, and I'd go with teriyaki. Barbecue, yeah, I mean, we could put some barbecue on some chicken or something, but no, I'd go teriyaki on snake. Every snake tastes like chicken, but I haven't tried it. Well, there you're casting now. Maybe I'm putting barbecue on it. Maybe I'm putting barbecue on snake. Oh my gosh, I could not see eating a tiny little snake that I got out of my yard. Putting both sides of the market gives me a very analytical view. If I didn't think AMC was a live play, you know I could easily play against it, period. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah, and that's the difference. Look, I don't do too much short selling or buying of puts. Okay, I'm not going to lie. I don't play too much to the downside. If I was going to, I'd probably rather play puts than short selling. Buying a put limits the amount that you can lose to the amount of the put that you purchase, whereas short selling, you have unlimited loss potential. Now, clearly, you're probably going to get margin called before you reach unlimited loss potential. Your broker's going to want to get theirs. So they're very likely to margin call you before you ever have to worry about paying an unlimited amount. But I would probably rather buy a put and play it to the downside than I would short a stock. Oh, P.O. Box, No. I don't want any Florida rattlers. I don't want any Arizona rattlers. I don't want any rattlesnakes. P.O. Box to me, please. I would freak out if I saw a dead snake in my P.O. box. Hey, did you know what the U.S. Marine Corps was officially asked by PETA to please quit drinking cobra blood? No, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. Somebody did say, and I don't know, Pudgy, if it was you or who was it now, it said that they were drinking cobra blood, like as their initiation into the Marines or something like that, but... that just sounds wild to me. I would ask you as well to please, not because of like cobras or anything, but drinking animal blood just does not sound like a good idea to me. So I would ask you, don't drink cobra blood. But I guess if you guys keep doing it, man, and you're still alive, I don't know. I don't know if that's a good thing to keep doing, but if you're still here, man, you're still here. I have a ball python, a best pet rock ever. Little ones. I don't know about snakes, man. Does anybody in here have a pet snake? Like, it was kind of cool watching those guys when they were in that tub. It was kind of cool, but what would you I don't know, man. I don't know if it would just be cool to sit there and watch them slither around. Do you play with your snake? Do you play with your snake? Do you guys play with your pet snakes? Or what do you do with that? I don't know what that looks like. It's clearly not a dog. I probably wouldn't be allergic to a pet snake like I would be a dog or a cat, but I don't know. Clay Elon's uncle trademarked the 4-pin 2-door hinge topped dumpster. It's reported he made over $100,000 during the life of the trademark. Not bad money for 1929. Oh, JJ Shib, that's not bad money at all for 1929, dude. Ah, heck no, man. 1929. That's amazing money. I don't know how long a trademark lasts, but that does sound like it was a pretty good idea there. Poll, eat snakes, yes or no? You guys can just tell me yes or no. That's going to be a definite no-go. I drink Cobra blood in Thailand on Operation Cobra Gold in 89. Absolutely Big D energy. You guys are ridiculous, man. Tim, was it you that said that the other day then? Was it you that said that the other day? I don't like animal abuse, but I don't like PETA either. They came to a dog show, let dogs out, and poor things got hit by a tree. Oh my gosh. No, I don't think... I do agree, Cassie. I do agree. I don't think anybody likes animal abuse, but I also do think that PETA can get a little carried away sometimes, too, with some of the stuff they do, and some of the stuff that they would consider abuse. I wouldn't necessarily consider that abuse, but I think everybody across the globe would agree that animal abuse is a bad thing. I play with my snake quite often, but not so much, and then I go blood. Oh, God. I shouldn't have asked you guys play with your snake. Play with your snake. Yeah, AMC Chapter. Yeah. Do you play with your snake is the question that was asked there, and some people are saying yes. Well, I have a chicken, and I tend to... Oh, don't do that, man. You got to be nice to your chickens. My mom's got a couple chickens. You got to be nice to those guys. I allow a king snake to reside at my house. It keeps the rattlesnakes out and controls the field mice population. Pudgy, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so I'm not a huge snake guy. King snake. Is that a venomous snake? Okay, so king snakes are non-venomous? Okay, that's good. Gosh, dude. I'm so glad we don't have any snakes like that around here. I swear Ohio doesn't have really that many snakes that are bad at all. I mean, clearly you can get some water moccasins or something, but like if you're not around Lake Erie or something, you're gonna be fine. But nah, dude, king snakes, no go on that one, dude. There's a very, very cyclical nature. Look at this. Every springtime, every spring, every May, people search for king snakes. Look at this. Are you guys seeing this? Every May, king snake spikes in search volume. Hey, if you guys want to do some sick YouTube videos and talk about king snakes, post some king snake videos in the beginning of May. You're going to get a spike in search volume there. That's extremely cyclical. My gosh. I've never seen anything so cyclical. Wow, you guys just got a little insight onto some search trend data, some trending search data there. King snakes in the beginning of May, man. What am I? Yeah, I mean, if you're up like messing around Lake Erie or something, you're probably gonna run into some water moccasins. But like, if you're just out in your backyard, you just got a little garter snake, you're gonna be fine. Quite often, it should be normal, sir. I know I missed something. Oh, this dude's still talking about playing with a snake. Hood MC goes into MOAS. To the point you take attendees, what would you buy first to celebrate? Meta Pockets. I'm going to be completely honest, dude. And depending on how much money I make during the squeeze, I'm content. Let me put it that way. I'm completely content. I have no real material desires as far as like, oh man, I need to go buy a Ferrari. I need to go buy a brand new Vet. I think a vacation, like a cool vacation would be pretty sweet. Going to some sort of tropical beach I've never been to before, some sort of country that I've never been to before. I think that would be pretty sweet before I would necessarily go out and like splurge on a sports car or do something like that, I would probably want to go that route post squeeze. You know, because dude, you know, I'm happy with my house. I'm happy with my house, happy with my car, all that stuff. So I don't know if it would necessarily be a material thing, but maybe vacation or something like that. Clear the food processing plant I used to work for. Take our waste to a mink farm. A PETA broke into one night and released them all. A majority ended up dying because they used to only living in captivity. Yeah, GG Shib burn. Some of these people, man, they don't think things through like that. You know, I don't know. I don't know if mink farms are good things or bad things, but it is. I don't know, man. There's got to be some sort of a better balance than going in and, you know, causing riots or breaking in and opening all the cages and doing these weird things. In Southern Ohio, copperheads. Well, dude, copperheads can be dangerous, yes, but garter snakes are much more common. You're not necessarily going to just step on a copperhead. When I was a kid, I was swimming in a lake. I felt something moving around my legs. Thought it was a fish, but it was freaking snake. Oh, God. Oh, living on the island. Stop talking about that. It's freaking me out, dude. I don't want to go swimming in no lake and have snakes falling around and crawling around my feet. What kind of ode plugin was that which... ode plugin which showed you this search engine chart. Oh, God. What is this? Dude, I don't even remember. Oh, keyword tool. Keywords everywhere. Keywords everywhere. So this one right here, man. Keywords everywhere. And then I do have vidIQ on here as well. And this is vidIQ giving you a little bit of insight there. And then keywords everywhere I don't think is YouTube specific. This is a little bit more YouTube specific with the vidIQ plugin. But if you're looking at keywords everywhere, this is like web search, okay? And then clearly if you want to go in and buy credits and do all that crap, you can probably have a little bit more access to more data. But if you just want to see like cyclical natures and whether or not something is spiking and things like that, like I'm sure if you look up... oh, hold on. Wrong button. If you look up... Alright, so you got to be maybe more specific than that. But if you look up Super Bowl, you can see here the Super Bowl 2003, the 2004 Super Bowl had some fantastic search volume. But if you look up Super Bowl, it'll show you the cyclical nature of Super Bowl. Literally everybody searches for it in February, and then they stop. They stop searching for it. So for a while there, it wasn't getting very much search volume from 2005 to 2009, and then really picked up this 2022. Had the highest search volume for Super Bowl in like the last 20 years. So keywords everywhere is what it's called if you want to look at that, but I don't pay for it, so I don't have any extra insight or anything like that. And then you can also see, like if you come down here, like if it's got more on it, you can see related searches and things like that, dude. But I'm not using 8 credits to load up metrics on Super Bowl 2021 or anything like that. But keywords everywhere if that's what you're interested in. In Ohio, there's a giant slide that ramps you high AF into pond water. Have you been there? One time. Yes. Outdoor Smile. I've been there one time. Let me tell you. That was actually a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And that was a while ago too. That was a lot more fun than I thought it would be. And gosh, man, I've got like 4 spam calls during the duration of this live. Dude, it was really, they had music playing, you could go buy food, all of that stuff, and there was like nobody there. You could just, maybe you waited in line, geez, I don't know, 10, maybe 15 minutes to go down the slide, and you could go down that thing basically as many times as you wanted during the day. You could pitch a little tent in the grass and get out of the sun, get your picnic blanket out there, whatever you wanted to do, And no, that place was really fun. It was kind of crazy, you know, if you're not used to going down a huge slide like that. It was kind of crazy, but honestly, I even forget where that was or what it was called now. But no, dude, that was really fun, and you could just basically go down the slide, get in line, go down the slide, get in line. It wasn't like you only could go down the slide twice. It was a good day. I had a royal python years and years ago. I've never wanted to own a snake. I don't know, man. I just don't know about owning snakes like that. Memories do last longer than things. Mark, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, they do. And it's not to say that I wouldn't go out and, you know, buy a car or something or, you know, upgrade it at some point or anything like that. But I wouldn't want to just, like, go splurge and say, I need that brand new vet. I need a Ferrari. I need something. Although I did see a Ferrari driving around the other day, and I was like, yeah, that dude, he's got his primo-ass car right there. All Tom Brady spikes there. Something. Clay, my mom's dad I never met. Worked for the University of Arizona in the reptile department and used to house them in his home. A python got out of his cage and constricted him to death in the 90s. Wow, man. Wow. JJ Shibburn, that is nuts, dude. That is nuts. Because, you know, you would think, but I guess if a python's that big, you know, you might not even be able to move it at all, especially if they start to constrict you pretty quick. And if they get your hands down by your side, you know, that's going to be tough right there if they got your hands down by your side. If you get a hand free, I don't know. But, yeah, man, if they get your arms down by your side too, that's scary. I mean, it really is. It's the Slip and Fly in Butler, Ohio. Has it always been called the Slip and Fly? Maybe they had a different name, because I went a long time ago. But yeah, Butler, Ohio does sound correct. The name, I don't know if the name was the Slip and Fly. Regardless, if any of you guys are in Ohio, that would be something cool to do this summer, or, you know, even before summer starts if they got it open. But, or even if they have one around you guys. I did have fun doing that. You got to know how to swim. Clearly, you should know how to swim. But I was also surprised they let these idiots do whatever they wanted, too. I mean, they had lifeguards there, but there was this dude in a full-on, like, you know, $1,000 bear costume go down this slide, like full mat, like full bear head on and everything. I'm thinking to myself, dude, this dude's going to get that costume soaking wet. It's probably going to weigh like 500 pounds when he gets in the water. How's he going to be able to swim? But they let that dude go down. They let that dude go down the slide in that full bear costume too. I'm like, this guy's dying for sure. And there was some people, man. One dude, they were getting drunk there too. This guy's like, I'm peeing right now, and I'm like, dude, you were standing right on the step in front of me. Like, don't pee where you're at. That is just disgusting. It's like, stop that nonsense. But he was a little too far gone at that point. But yeah, I would recommend going to one of those things if you guys have one near you. They are fun. Traders are having a ball with the market while investors are stuffing the most. I stopped watching AMC videos. I'm so tired. I'm stuck and withholding the same with Shiba. Dang, the whole spaz out. Yeah, man. Look, a lot of people are extremely tired, and I completely understand. I'm tired as well, man. I'm tired as well. And, you know, here's the thing. And I don't know if my dad's listening right now or not, but I was talking to my dad earlier, and he's like, dude, I don't know about this market, man. I think that it's just I think it's gonna keep going down, and it doesn't seem like anything's getting better. And, you know, all these policies they got going on right now, how could it ever get better? And I'm like, look, man, you know, I feel the same way. It's tragic to watch how far it's come down already, but you have to remember, every single time throughout history that the market has gone down, not only has it recovered, but it has gone on to hit highs that are so much higher from where it started to fall from. Every single time it has rebounded and just made massive gains after it bounces. In order to think that this would be the end, you know, that's one, how could we get so lucky that we are the end? And two, you know, these guys that are in charge, man, unless they really are at some end game where the world ends, they're going to want to continue making money. And if you're playing it to the downside, there's a limit on how much you can make. If you're playing it to the upside, it is unlimited. So the game is rigged to the upside. Long term, it will go up. And if the guys up top are willing to say it's over, yeah, man, maybe it is. But the guys up top would have to be willing to say that they have enough money too. And if there's anything I know about people, they never have enough. They never have enough. So it is just a matter of time, guys. We'll get through it. Spaz out. Dude, I feel you, man. I feel you, spaz out. I get frustrated too sometimes, man. I'm not sitting in cash right now. I'm not sitting in cash. I'm sitting in... I'm basically fully invested, at least with my brokerage accounts. I'm not sitting in cash there, but it's very tough. It's very tough. Pika Power, thank you very much for the super chat. Pika Power says, meow, meow, meow. Thank you very much, Pika, for the super sticker. I know you guys love that cat. Is one of the best ones. Pika Pika. Thank you very much for the super sticker. You call your dad man. What's up with that, Clay? Do I call my dad man? Oh, dude, I call my dad, yeah. I call my dad man. I call my dad dude. What's up with that? I'll answer the phone. I'll be like, what's up, Papoose? And he'll be like, what's going on, man? And I'll be like, well, you tell me. And then he'll be like, you know, you tell me. And I'm like, all right, well, go on from there. Ohio, a Dreams Action Sports Camp is where the... Yeah, Crouching Mallard, Hidden Duck. That sounds exactly right, dude. It's been... Is it still there? Is it still there? Because it has been a long time since I went there. Well, I mean, that sounds exactly right, dude. If it's still there, you guys should go. Bucky, what's up? Oh, so Clay, bro. Boom, J-Dub. Fist bump to you, my man. Man, it feels like they're going to keep shorting this back to $8. 100% utilization for months means none, man. I'm fed up to the man. Droman, me too. Me too. But here's the thing. You know, the overall, it's not just AMC. It's the overall market that is getting brutalized. And people need to remember that it is the overall market. I mean, dude, trust me, it is. I'm sick of watching it too. AMC down 8.60. Shiba Inu coin sitting at 2,300 points per coin. GameStop down 6% today, sitting at $128 after hours. Farmy hitting all-time lows day after day after day now. Even though, guys, Farmy's market cap is like half the cash they have in the bank at this point. It is wild to see how far down these stock prices are falling. You know, AMC, we look at AMC and we're like, oh man, AMC is trading above its fundamental value. You're starting to see companies that are trading at half the cash they have in the bank. So there's way too much selling. Things are oversold already. They can continue to be oversold, but things are already oversold. And investors will realize that no matter what the risk moving forward is, you know, the reward of buying in has got to be greater because you're literally buying $2 worth of cash for $1. So it's very strange, some of these stocks and cryptos that are going down. Ethereum sitting at 2,800. Bitcoin, $38,000 per coin right now, bouncing off 37.7. I believe the last time it saw a price this low was 36. Okay, 30. It bounced off 37.1 here. But over here, it dipped down to 34.3 back in February. So that's a drastic decline. Back in January, it bounced off 33. So we may be testing that $33 or $33,000 range on Bitcoin again. If we do, I wouldn't be surprised with Shiba Inu coin testing 2,000, guys. I mean, I'm just going to lay that out there. It has really been following Bitcoin, and if Bitcoin decides to test 33, there's a very high likelihood that Shiba Inu coin will be testing 2,000. You know, you look at Farmy, sitting down 1.5% after hours right now, dipping down to 1176 on basically no volume. So investors there really, really, I guess, leery and weary of what's going on. Sundial trying to make it up after hours, but still lost 5.5% today. Mullen Auto, barcoding between $1.28 and $1.29, losing 7% on the day. CEI losing 4 after being up over 10. The SPY losing another 0.5% after hours. My goodness, look at the decline in the SPY today, coming right down to that level of support. Guys, this is what is almost giving me hope. Okay, we look at the SPY coming down and testing this 415, 415, 415 level, where it's at after hours now. The SPY sitting right at support. NASDAQ right here at this major level of weekly support. You can put it on a weekly graph and see that it tested it back here in 2019, or 2021, sorry, at the beginning of 2021. And again here, 3 times in the last couple of months. So NASDAQ really sitting at a major level of support. The best we can hope for is a breakout tomorrow and a bounce off that level of support. A breakdown through is going to most likely lead to more losses. When the market turns around, we'll be rolling in the money. All this red is just setting up for an enormous run to the upside. Life with Maine. Yes, it is. There's going to be people that fall off. You know, it's sad to see, but there will be people that fall off before they experience the gains. And Washington stock market is dropping. The traders are attacking the crypto market. It's no money in the market, so they are just bringing it down, more scalping, just trying to make something. It hurts. Dude, it does hurt, man. I believe you. You think Twitter stock will rise to at least $54? Yeah, man. I think that Elon Musk is going to go through with the sale, and I think it's going to rise to 54. What do you say? AMC 14, 14, 15 tomorrow, holding strong through. Yeah, Diego. If so, with the NASDAQ and the SPY both hitting support, you know, I don't know if AMC is going to roll all the way down to 1450, where its major support level is. I would hope for a bounce off with the NASDAQ, and I would hope the NASDAQ and SPY and the Dow all recover tomorrow. And if they do, yeah, I'm expecting a bounce on AMC before it reaches 1450. If it's like a stagnant day, and maybe they lose 1/10%, 0.5%, whatever, I imagine AMC could see another decent decline to that 1450 to 1470 area, right in there. But if they fall through, it could be a different story, man. I imagine we're still going to have a lot of very nervous and very fearful investors if we see yet another decline in the NASDAQ, SPY, or SP, and Dow tomorrow. At some point, the shorters will say, look at those prices. They have to hit the buy button on the whole market, and then the whole market will go back up. That is correct. I don't think it's necessarily all short sellers right now. I do think there are people just exiting and sitting in cash. But yes, they will go back up. And Pika, if you're still in here, Pika, I've been seeing you say you're leaving. Pika, enjoy the rest of your afternoon, and thank you very much for hanging out today. Thank you for the super chats, and of course, crowning Paul this morning. AMC will be 14 before the open. Such BS. Hey, and if it is Xavier, then I do think we could still see a bounce tomorrow, as long as the support levels on the major indices hold up. The Netflix going under 150 by the end of the week. Mr. Simon, man. I had my major level on 200. I had my major level on 200, so I'm not 100% sure where the next level of support is. Let's see. So it's sitting at 194 after hours right now. This was my major level right here. You guys might be able to see it a little bit better. And we're going to have to go to a weekly chart. That major level came from right here. So 150? Let's see. By the end of the week, if the markets bounce tomorrow, no. I don't see it going below 150 by the end of the week. If the NASDAQ drops tomorrow, if the SPY breaks through that level of support, I would say 165 to 169. This little area right in here could hold up a little bit better than 150. And I know that might just be nitpicking because 150 is pretty close, and really major support would be 145. Not necessarily major. We'd actually have more support right here at 130, but just a little stronger support in this area right in here. 150, I don't know. It would have to be a pretty decent decline to see 150. But this 170 area, but I don't know, man. I'm dude, if it declines, I'm okay buying Netflix if it continues to come down. Like, I'm really hoping to get out of farming and clear up some money getting out of farming. If they ever announce the results of the shareholder meeting, which they have not yet done, and it happened last Thursday, I am assuming that they did not get their reverse split vote, and now they're determining whether or not they should die along with the company and take everybody down with them, or if they should do some sort of a buyback, get compliance, and then run an actual company instead of just raising money through equity sales. So I think that's what they're waiting to determine on that there. But yeah, man, hopefully I can free up some money on that, and dude, I'll be going on a buying spree. This is like the 6th scam call in the middle of this live. It's ridiculous. Lucid is up 7% in after hours. Any news on this one? Tap. Actually, I'm not sure, man. Let's look. Look at the charts, please. Help me understand where we find faith level in this market. I'm holding to 0 or higher. I'm not giving them 300,000 by selling. I am not scared of them, but I'm worried. Spaz, were you talking about on AMC or the overall market, man? Lucid. Yeah, Lucid up a little bit after hours. You know, I don't know. All right, so they do have some information out as of 11 minutes ago. They made a deal with the government of Saudi Arabia to buy 100,000 vehicles over a 10-year period. Guys, that's a lot of vehicles. Buy up to 100,000 vehicles over a 10-year period. No terms disclosed. So that's a lot of cars that they would be selling to the government of Saudi Arabia. That might warrant more than a 5% increase in price. But that's the news on Lucid right there, is they've got a deal. Now, that's a nice... Everything's hitting support here. If you do look at Lucid on a weekly chart, really sitting right here at major support too. Was a SPAC, went public, jumped up to about $18, $17. Had a little trouble breaking through, but not too much. Bounced off support, right at support again. So it looks like it will be bouncing off support tomorrow, especially if that news continues on. And, I mean, that could align perfectly with the support levels on the NASDAQ and SPY. And that they've got great news coming out as well. I mean, now's the time to do it, man. If you got good news to announce it as the major indices are bouncing off some lows, and people could come swooping in, ready to buy up some shares. So not a bad idea on Lucid's PR team there, if they planned that accordingly, I guess. We don't need a broker. We can do it ourselves. Shut up. Maybe we could. Well, I'm glad I have the power to outsmart them. Bernie Madoff ruined them. The broker? What are we talking about? Can we please have a moment of silence for Pee Wee Herman, one of the greatest performers in the 90s? Thank you. Dude, did Pee Wee Herman die? I haven't seen anything about that. Here to smash the like button. Ronald, thank you for smashing the like button. Pudgy, that's 1,000 pounds you'll be pushing if you don't take care of it. Oh, lots of people own a 60 Harley Davidson motorcycle, though. I know I'm missing something. Oh, doing 110. Yeah. I remember that too. That's dangerous. Stop doing that, guys. Don't be driving a motorcycle and messaging. Overall market, I am heavy in AMC, down 200,000, and AMC averaged $38 per share. So either I hold to 0 or give the money or get my money back, but I refuse to give up and sell when it's down this much. Yeah, spaz out. I completely understand, man. In the overall market, I do believe, like I just showed, that we are at levels of major support, both on the NASDAQ and both on the S&P 500 or the SPY, depending on what you're looking at there. But a bounce off those would be crucial. AMC, it's going, let me put it this way. It's going to be difficult for AMC to run with, no sort of a short squeeze catalyst if the overall market is getting hammered. There are so many institutions sitting on the sidelines, retail investors sitting on the sidelines, and just not enough bulls right now confident in the overall market to make these stock prices move higher. And I'm not just saying that because everything's going down. They're worried about inflation and interest rates, and it is being, I guess, confirmed every day, losing 3, 5, 10%. In a lot of these stocks, if not all of these stocks that we watch. So if we don't have shorts covering, I think it's going to be difficult to watch AMC go up without the overall market turning around. Now, I do believe if the overall market turns around and we get some green days in here and people start to go bargain hunting and buying these beaten down stocks, then I do believe that AMC will benefit from that price rise as well. Google getting hit after hours. I don't want to Google getting hit after hours. That sounds scary. 2 famous people have been in the movie theater. Abe Lincoln and a dude sitting in front of Pee-wee. Crouching Mallard, Hidden Duck. Oh my gosh. I knew that. I'm glad that was some sort of a joke there. Pretty dark joke, but I'm still glad nonetheless. Guys, little update after hours. AMC still down at 15.28, down 1.42% after hours right now. Shiba Inu coin trying its best to stay above 2,300 points per coin. GameStop down 1% after hours, sitting at 126.30 right now, trying to sit pretty steady, down 1% right there. Farmy losing 1.26% after hours at 11.80 cents. Prog is slightly up after hours, sitting at 91 cents per share. Bitcoin, Shiba, and Ethereum all down. Sundial slightly up after hours, 50.25. Mullen Auto, barcoding still between $11.29 or $1.29 and $1.28. CEI up 2%, sitting at 78.45. The SPY almost down a whole percent after hours right now, sitting at 413.10. BBIG down another percent after hours, $2.22. BBI, that's getting pretty low on BBIG, isn't it? Yeah, that's getting pretty low. BBIG is actually sitting at some pretty decent support on a daily graph as well. Sitting right back in here, didn't want to break it, broke it a little bit, and then started to rise up. So BBIG actually sitting on some decent support there as well. Been coming down nicely since it was in that $3 range a couple of weeks ago. Gosh, I'm going to sneeze. I know I am. I don't even know if I sneezed this entire time, but I've had to sneeze this entire life. BBIG, yeah, falling pretty good there, but it is at a level of support. Yeah, really, really decent. I mean, this level of support goes all the way back here to 2021 as well, when it bounced off in late 2021 and early 2021. So major support on BBIG. If you guys are interested in getting something as it could bounce off of a multi-year support level, you've got that right there with BBIG. Hycroft giving up some of its gains that it had during the day, sitting down 5% after hours, and Netflix continuing its losses, sitting at $194 after hours right now. Clay, how long you holding Farmy? Meta Pockets. That's tough. I hope to sell Farmy tonight, dude. If they would ever announce the shareholder meeting results, if they're going to reverse split, I highly doubt that I hold it. I will most likely cut my losses and move on. And I highly doubt that they're going to announce a reverse split now. I feel like they would have said that already if they got to vote for it. But I imagine that they're either going to burn the company along with them and delist it, and just walk away with the money that they've got, or I think that they are going to, try and go on some sort of a compliance run, do a buyback, because they're literally sitting on more cash than the stock price is worth right now, than the market cap, and they can continue making money as a business. So I would hope not to hold Farmy beyond 1 month from now. Whether or not I do is yet to be seen, but those are my hopes. How can I max out on covered calls during a bearish market? My calls never get filled. You mean sell? Nufo, you can, listen man, if you believe the stock's going to continue going down, yeah, you can definitely continue selling those covered calls. 54 Twitch followers just keeps growing. Frank, man, very nice. They're using the market to fix inflation, and they need what they was doing when there was in the possibility of AMC squeeze, and we get to the close, they hit us with inflation to purposely crash the market, spaz out. I mean, it is a possibility. It's not impossible to think everybody, like, correlating and colluding together, but at the same time, it's still difficult to get everybody on board, and for me to think that even all the retail investors are on board with these sell-offs, man. I don't know if they can really control all of the prices. It's only a matter of time until one jackpot hits. Shredder, that is true, man. Chevy announced today that they're releasing a hybrid Corvette, then build an all-electric vehicle. Wow! Crouching Mallard, Hidden Duck. If that's true, I wonder... Dude, because Corvettes are known for their performance, man. I mean, if they can build an all-electric vehicle Corvette, dude, that's going to be pretty sweet, especially if it maintains performance, because that would be wild. Nothing going on with Farmy after hours, though, guys. 1,000 shares, 2 shares, 10 shares, 5 shares, 7 shares being traded. And think about it. 5 shares being traded, that's 50 cents. You're sitting at 55 cents right there. That is, that's really low. Let's see. All right, guys, it does say 4:59 on the clock right now, so we are going to get off here. Get your names in the chat. We'll do some shout-outs, and then you guys got videos in 2 hours, videos in 3 hours. Make sure to click the like button on them, share them, all of that good stuff, and then we will be back with another live stream tomorrow. I do want to say thank you to everybody that was in both of the lives today, keeping it together on such a difficult red day. I mean, it's impressive when you guys can come back and you know, really get through a difficult day like we've seen today. So thank you very much. Well, tune your clock, bro. The time is wrong. 3:50. I see 3:58. Ah, dude, I see 4:59 right now on the computer, so I will have to look at that. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. I mean, if we got one more minute, we can stay one more minute, but it'll be 5 o'clock before we sign off anyway, because I got to do all these shout-outs. So, Nufo, man, shout out to you, Shredder, Frank, Crouching Mallard, Shredder, Crouching Mallard, Nufo, Roulette Wheel, Donnell, Frodo, enjoy your evening, man. Good night to you, Shredder, Resonance Kinetics, see you later. DD214, AMC Trapper saying peace out to the diamond-handed apes. We got Tim, Nufo, Cassie, Roulette Wheel, Ronald, Meta, Forget My Cup, Shredder, Nufo says, let me see it one more time, Club, bro. You got to peel that banana. You got to peel that banana. And then Nufo, I'm thinking about you, but you know who I'm looking at. It's Trapper. I got you right here. Eye contact. Lick and stick. Lick. Stick. Nufo, thank you very much for the super sticker. Appreciate that, man. AMC Trapper, I got you. Right before we leave. Heck yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Mellow Mama, shout out to you, Shredder. Forget My Cup. Alice in Wonderland. Frank, DD214. Tracy Carter. AMC Trapper, trying not to cover his eyes. You know what he's doing. For my bro, AMC Trapper. Oh, yes, Nufo. I know he likes it. AMC Trapper saying, stop the nonsense, man. Nufo, Crouching Mallard, see all of you guys later. And it should definitely be 5 o'clock right now, right? AMC Trapper, boom, he's fist bumping. He's not punching, man. He's fist bumping. He's saying, yeah, man, fist bump on that. I like it. All right, who else we got in here? Pudgy too, man. See you later, Pudgy. And then, I don't know, man. I don't know where Lauren's been. I don't know where Stephanie's been. I don't know if SD is in here or not. But Outdoor Smile just got back for the banana. That is the best time to get back for Outdoor Smile. And I think you guys know what time it is. So if you want to say it with me, say it with me. Till the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.